Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GK Today Academy app. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. This is the name of Telegram channel, GK Today YouTube. The link of this Academy app as well as the link of Telegram channel is given in the description box of this video. And from this app, you can get this quiz in text format. Now, let's start. An affordable model of PPE, that is personal protective equipment, designed and produced by which Indian Armed Force has been certified for the clinical usage. So recently, the PPE designed by Indian Navy has been certified for the mass production and clinical usage. And recently, INMAS, that is Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences, authorized this PPE and therefore it certified this personal protective equipment. Now what is INMAS? It is under DRDO. That means it is DRDO authorized institution and it is in New Delhi. Now Indian Navy was also in news because of Operation Samudra Setu, and as per this operation, Indians who are stranded outside will be rescued back to our country. Indian Navy was also in news because of Operation Vanilla, and as per this operation, Indian Navy provided support to Madagascar after the devastation caused by Cyclone Dian. Now, apart from these two operations, few other operations were in news. Recently, Operation Sanjeevani was in. As per this operation, Indian Air Force provided essential medicines to Maldives. Operation Namaste was in news. It was operation of Indian Army to provide support during this COVID-19 crisis. And Operation Vande Bharat was in news. Actually, this is Vande Bharat mission and this is a evacuation exercise. And as per this exercise, government will evacuate those people who are stranded abroad due to coronavirus lockdown. And in this initiative, Air India is going to play a vital role. Mukhyamantri Yuva Yogayog Yojana, that was in news, is an initiative of which state government? So it is an initiative of Tripura government, and recently it was in news because the Chief Minister of Tripura, Biplab Kumar Dev, launched an online portal scholarships.gov.in as a part of the scheme. So as per this scheme, the students who are in the final year in college or in university can apply through this portal, and the state government is going to provide rupee 5,000 as a grant for smartphone so that they can continue their study online. So this initiative is started by state government of Tripura. UNEP, that is United Nations Environment Program, extended the term of which Indian personality as Goodwill Ambassador. So recently, the term of Dia Mirza was extended by UNEP as Goodwill Ambassador. What is UNEP? It is United Nations Environment Program. The headquarters of UNEP is in Kenya in Nairobi. And recently Kenya was in news as Kenya's longest serving president, Daniel Arap Moi, passed away. Kenya is an African country. The first high-level foreign dignitary to travel to India after COVID-19 restrictions, Jalmay Khalilzad, was the special envoy of which country? So Mr. Khalilzad is the special envoy of USA and he is the special representative for Afghanistan reconciliation process. And recently he visited India as a part of his 3-nation tour including Qatar and Pakistan. So therefore he is the first high-level foreign dignitary to travel to India after COVID-19 restrictions. Now recently he played a vital role in US-Taliban deal, and this deal was signed in Qatar in Doha. Doha is the capital of Qatar, and Qatar is going to host 2022 FIFA World Cup. Taliban is a militant group of Afghanistan. Capital of Afghanistan is Kabul. Which day is celebrated by Monaco headquartered IAAF in month of May every year? So it is World Athletics Day. So the headquarters of IAAF is in Monaco. What is IAAF? It is International Association of Athletics Federation. And for the first time, this World Athletics Day was celebrated in 1996. And every year, the date is decided by IAAF. And this year, it was celebrated on 7th of May. It is important to note that IAAF was founded in 1912 in Sweden. Which chess player won the recently held 250k US dollars online chess tournament considered to be the richest so far. So this chess tournament was organized by world chess champion Magnus Carlsen, and he won this after defeating his American counterpart Hikaru Nakamura. So this is the richest chess tournament so far. Which day is celebrated in the month of May to observe and to create awareness on the blood related disorder? So it is World Thalassemia Day, and it was on 8th of May, and it was celebrated to create awareness about the blood disorder thalassemia. It is a genetic blood disorder that affects the production of hemoglobin, and the theme of this year World Thalassemia Day was the dawning of new era for thalassemia. So 8th of May is World Thalassemia Day. 8th of May is also celebrated as World Red Cross Day, and 9th of May is World Migratory Bird Day. The Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank approved a 500 million loan to support India's COVID-19 operations. Now, where is the headquarters of AIIB? So the headquarters is in Beijing. Beijing is in China, and this AIIB recently approved 500 million loan to support India in COVID-19 operations, and this loan is co-financed by World Bank. The chief of World Bank is David Malpass. Now, Beijing is in China. The headquarters of NDB, that is New Development Bank, is in Shanghai, while the headquarters of Asian Development Bank is in Philippines. Now answer in comment box which country is the largest shareholder in this Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank after China, and also answer whether South Korea is a member of this bank or not. The strategically important Ghatia-Bagar Lipu Lake Motor Road that was inaugurated recently is in which state of India? So it is in Uttarakhand, and recently our Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh inaugurated this, and it is important as it connects the last Indian post on Indo-China border with the rest of the nation. So it is important as the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra from Lipu Lake Pass is going to be more convenient for pilgrims now because of this road. So Mr. Rajnath Singh is our present Defense Minister. Recently in Uttar Pradesh, Defense Expo was organized. Defense Ministry was also in news as recently new department was created, and it is DMA, that is Department of Military Affairs, and it is to be headed by CDS, that is Chief of Defense Staff. First CDS of India is General Bipin Rawat. Humanitarian aid and disaster relief, that is HADR outreach, that was in news recently, is a diplomatic initiative of which armed forces of our country. So it is an initiative of Indian Navy, and as a part of this initiative, Indian Navy has deployed 5 of its biggest warfare vessels to provide essential medical supplies to the friendly countries in Indian Ocean region. And these 5 Indian naval ships are INS Kesari, INS Jalashwa, INS Maga, INS Airawat, and INS Sardul. So these ships are going to provide essential supplies to the friendly countries in Indian Ocean region, and on their return journey, some of them are going to bring back the stranded Indian nationals in those countries. Now, if we talk about Indian Ocean region, there is an organization Indian Ocean Rim Association, and recently UAE became the president of IORA for 2 years, and Bangladesh is the vice president. Now, in the context of Indian Ocean, there is a Indian Ocean Commission, and recently India became the observer of this commission. Now, answer in comment box which countries are the part of this Indian Ocean Commission. Which global organization has recognized the advisories released by 2 institutes of ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agricultural Research. So recently FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization, recognized the advisories released by 2 institutes. One is ICAR CIFT, that is Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, and second one is ICAR CIFRI. Now this first institute issued advisories related to the fisheries sector, and the second institute is CIFRI. What is CIFRI? It is Central Island Fisheries Research Institute. So this one, that means CIFRI, is in Barrackpur, and the CIFT is in Kochi. So these 2 are institutions of ICAR and recently these issued advisories which were recognized by FAO. Headquarter of FAO is in Rome in Italy. Now recently, Kochi was in news as India's first LNG bus service was started in Kochi. Kochi is in Kerala. Recently, Australia replaced Qatar and became the largest exporter of LNG. Meerkat, which has captured high-quality images of PKS 2014-55 Galaxy, is the satellite of which country? So, it is the satellite of South Africa, and recently it was in news because it captured the high-quality images of this particular galaxy. And this galaxy is classified as X-shaped because of its appearance from the previous blur images. And this time, this South African satellite captured the high-quality images. Now, South Africa was also in news as the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, became the chair of African Union. And recently, the Summit of African Union held in Ethiopia in Addis Ababa. Now recently, Ethiopia was also in news as Ethiopian Prime Minister received Nobel Peace Prize. Answer in comment box, what is the name of Prime Minister of Ethiopia? Read Along, that was in news recently, is an application of which multinational company? So, it is an application of Google. Actually, this application was initially launched in India in the name of Bolo app to help kids in developing their reading skills. And this app had a reading buddy and the name of that system is Diya. So Bolo was app and Diya was the reading system. So this Read Along application uses the speech recognition technology of Google to develop the reading skills of kids. Now Google was also in news as recently it partnered with Uttar Pradesh government to geotag the community kitchens. And Uttar Pradesh became the first state to do so. Uttar Pradesh was also in news as recently Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister launched Pravasi Rahat Mitra app to connect migrants with the schemes and jobs. Uttar Pradesh was also in news as the state government decided to suspend labor laws to revive the economy. And now answer in comment box which state was the first state to provide the home delivery of midday meal. Uttar Pradesh was also in news as it was the first state to start pool testing. Which is the only mangrove forest in world inhabited by tigers? So it is Sundarbans mangrove forest and it is spread over India and Bangladesh. And it is the only mangrove forest in the world inhabited by tigers. And recently it was in news because the West Bengal Forest Department conducted a survey and as per that the count of tigers increased from 88 to 96 in this Sundarban Delta. It is important to note that this Sundarban is a World Heritage Site and it is a Ramsar site. Now, in the context of Ramsar, there is a Ramsar Convention for the preservation of wetlands. Ramsar is a site in Iran. Recently, Iran was in news as it launched its first military satellite named Noor. Iran was also in news as recently it passed a bill to change its currency from Rial to Toman. Which international organization has launched 6.7 billion USD global appeal to fight the COVID-19 pandemic as part of its updated response plan to help the fragile nations. So this was announced by UN, that is United Nations, and this is a plan to provide more support to countries which are more vulnerable. The Secretary General of United Nations is Antonio Guterres. He is from Portugal. The capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Prime Minister is Antonio Costa. So these were the most important questions of today's quiz. Thank you.